we're back. Good little break. So yeah, you just watched this giant three-headed dog torch the sword, and now the poor unseen servant poofed as the sword clattered back to the ground. Now bright red, almost molten hot, but not destroyed. It's still snarling at the sword with its ears back.
Well, I'm going to try something possibly stupid.
That's the best thing to try.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Freya's is going to turn into the flaming doggo. So we have more doggo per doggo. So
Doggo play Doggo. What would you like to do as Doggo?
can doggo try to talk to doggo?
Yeah, you can try to get its attention if you like, since it's growling at the sword.
Bork, bork, hey. Hey, what's wrong?
One of the heads is growling a bit more in a high octave. As you are right now, I would need you to roll a handle animal check to discern this. What he's talking about.
And boop.
He is growling, danger, bad, bad, danger, bad sword, angry sword, bad sword. It thinks that sword is very bad. It doesn't like it.
Oh damn.
But at least from this, Prius, you can at least get the understanding that this large creature isn't aggressive, at least to you. It seems to be aggressive at the sword.
Move sword. Feel better?
It continues growling at it, but you see its ears kind of are no longer pinned back. Move sword, destroy sword, bad sword, bad sword.
Okay, so how many actions can I have?
Well, you guys are not in turn order, so.
Okay, well, Freya's is going to... Well, that was the last wild shape, but it's worth it. She's going to turn back.
So all the while, Rose and Flix, you're literally seeing Freya's turn to a dog, bark, 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 more barking, very deep, growly bark, 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 lots of barking.
I'm sure it's fine.
So Freya's turns back, looks back at everyone, and says, "The hound is only mad at the sword. I think if we can destroy it, it will not bother any of us."
Well, there's some lava right there.
So it seems to absorb heat. So unless someone has something cold.
Oh,
like what
also...
I oh, Celia, like what I nearly killed you all with.
Hey, Bellua, you want something smashy?
Mm.
And it's going to point at the sword.
Give the violent sword to the repressed anger creature.
We may want to try magic first before anyone touches it.
Oh, come on.
Last resort, I promise. Phrase is going to walk over. This is probably not gonna work in any way in heck, but do a little shillelagh on the staff and going to bonk it.
Roll me a strength save. Strength check.
Oh. Strength check.
I mean, since it's still red hot and flaming, you kind of make a dent in it, but it's going to take a lot more force than a bonk. This is a magical sword. It's going to take a little bit more than that.
Various is gonna clamber down from Belua, and Belua is gonna set Tiberius down after a look from Various.
No more uppies. I'm never going to let him live that down at this point.
You didn't say uppies.
Uppies!
Let's see. Frius, would you step back?
Boop. Whatever you do, please try not to hit the hound.
Yeah, as you
Check
turn
that I'm not
around,
gonna hit the
there is
count.
there is a big flaming doggo that's literally staring down the sword and essentially you in its sightlines. They're Various.
I know. I'm aware. Okay, he's going to take the frosty. I guess this way. Frosty staff from his back. And while it's still red hot, and this is probably
Okay. Holy! Yeah, this thing is molten hot. And what happens when you super chill something that is extremely goddamn hot?
Hit
You
the
hear-
ground.
This thing shatters.
that
Just-
got 4 8s.
Oh my god.
Since you're so close, Various, I need you to make a dex save. As shards just shatter and fly in every direction. Same with you, Various.
And well,
I was like, oh, dex save, yeah.
wait, what do you mean? You're welcome.
We're telling you, freeze it. Yeah. Only someone had some cold. Oh, wait.
I say you managed to avoid the shattering shards as they kind of fly off in every which direction, clatter to the ground. Some of them are still smoldering, others are chunked up in ice. And the dog, the large hound, seems to visibly become more calm.
Whoa.
And it returns to trying to scrape its way out of the pit.
No. 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 No.
Nice thinking, Various.
No, it wasn't my idea.
Oh,
Yeah, but you did the action, so we'll let you have this one. Can't all be my work.
Various is just going to stare ahead at the door. And it's just nope.
So I like to do something potentially stupid.
Of course.
Rose is going to very calmly approach this creature.
Okay.
And is going to, since you said, part of it's still gripped onto the ledge, trying to get out of the lava, is going to hold a hand towards it. It's not going to touch it just yet, but kind of like how you hold a hand out to a dog. And it's like, easy. I'm same as you. Just want to do something. Not gonna mean you any harm, okay?
You can see one of the heads kind of looks at you, its ears pinned back for a moment. It does that little, when a dog kind of cautiously leans forward and sniffs you? That kind of motion.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me animal handling real quick.
Handle your inner she.
Yeah,
Yes!
the ears perk up and it seems perfectly fine as it continues to try to get its grasp, and it manages to make some progress as it gets its forearms onto the side and starts to try to pull itself up. Move out of its way.
Has it been still less than 10 minutes since they came out of the magician's room?
I'd say it's been a bit more than that.
Okay, so yeah, so that's his strength's no longer up, but is I don't suppose there's anyone else who's fire resistant that can lend a helping hand here.
You know what? This might be worth it. Hold on. Reyes is going to also approach the pupper, and are her and the pupper still cool?
It's not aggressive.
Well, want to cast which one? Which one's strength? I'll cast full strength so that it has advantage on all strength checks.
It's not using strength to get up.
Oh, what is it using to
It's
get
using
up?
Dex, acrobatic. It's using its athletics to try to get up.
Oh, okay,
Well,
then can I
It's,
put-
athletics
it's climbing.
is strength.
It's climbing.
Well, that's
Is it?
athletics. Athletics is strength.
Oh, it is?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So
athletics
yeah,
is
that'll be
strength.
so that'll be fine. That means I was using the wrong
Yep.
modifier. That means what is the he's gonna do it again after that. So
Slowly get out of the way here.
roll advantage. Only a little bit less than before. Roast, you gonna move out of the way?
Yep.
As it starts to pull itself up.
And
It's kind of like hanging-
snacks.
Yeah, he's kind of like it's like he kind of has his midsection over it and just partially collapses there on the side. You can see magma dripping off its back end. It's kind of its lower end is just dangling above the river of lava.
Is it still struggling to get up, or does it seem like it's resting before it continues?
It's resting. Well, all three heads are kind of laying on the floor right now, like right here and here.
Rose is going to approach the closest head,
Okay.
and since they apparently things are cool, they're going to reach over and try to kind of rub one of its lower muzzles, just gently.
Yeah, since you're on this head, you can see that as you're getting close to the muzzle, there is a large, what looks to be gaping wound right above its right eye, in the shape of probably where that sword was pierced into.
Okay, that tracks. Oh, you were down there for quite a while, huh, buddy?
Surprisingly, at that, it whines at you.
Does it look like it is does it look like it's still the wound is still affecting it?
It does. It's oozing still.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, you know what? Rose is gonna cast let me see at this the case here. Okay, let's I don't want to do that. That's gonna target everyone. Rose is going to cast Healing Word at 4th level on it.
Okay.
Are you?
I say it mends enough of it to stop the wound from oozing out fiery blood. But for the most part, the large three-headed dog just seems to be resting at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, pay in mind, it does wear a collar around each of the heads, and there is a tag on the middle one.
I'm checking it.
This tag is probably about the size of you, but it's in the shape of a large, giant bone. On the front of it, it reads Cerberus. On the back end of it, it says, "If found, please return to the Winter Court."
We have an escort mission now.
What are you looking at, Frias?
Well, this is going to be some very interesting information, but, Cerberus here has an owner. And unfortunately for Various, we might have to bring them along.
Who's the owner?
It's going to sound very odd, but the Winter Court.
That's kind of surprising.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway, Various, you and Belua should focus on that door and probably get a head start. Maybe there's a way out of here that could accommodate them better.
Dang, where's Minos when you need him?
So Various.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling back there, buddy?
How's the door? What can we do to get the door open?
Roll me a strength on that.
For Belua.
Yeah, Belio, if he wants to open the door.
Are you serious, Belua? Are you serious?
Belua, please!
Belly was trying to push the door.
I understand what it is. It's Belua is repressed emotions, and it's fear.
He's pushing out a pole door. He's like, just push, 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 just push. Tibbs!
What?
Does Various hear that?
Various wanted to play the snake game. Well, Various can enjoy the Varga game now.
Oh, I need to do something.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, he hasn't thought of doing this. He's too freaked out. Just
Say, Cerberus, I'm sure you would like to be out here just as much as we do, right?
The head that you had healed kind of looks at you and kind of gives out a whine. It does seem to understand you.
I know you're still a bit knackered there, but you think you'd be able to do something about that door there?
It slowly begins to stand up, a little shaky, and begins to pull itself out of the pit a bit more.
Everyone, move!
Waiting for Bellia to move. Tiberius is not getting off his ride right now. It's like a personal chariot.
Various.
I thought you were put down there.
Oh no, he's on the shoulder. He's not getting put down.
Billy was gonna pick up Various and just move.
And yeah, it's gonna try charging into that door. You literally see all three heads literally ram into that door. And it collides with it with a boom and slides to the ground, whimpering. It seems really weak from its time in imprisonment.
Oh my god, poor girl. Oh.
Grace is consoling the pupper. It's okay, you tried your best.
It even tries to rise up and starts scratching at the door a few times.
Okay. Rose does like a cracking knuckles motion. Okay, desperate times. I need a wide berth from everyone.
You've got this, Rose. We are all behind you.
Literally.
No, I mean way back.
It can only go back so far, Rose.
Rose is talking to the rest of the party.
Well, Bellua, back up. You heard the primordial.
I'm surprised Bellio was so close to the dog.
Furious is surprised too.
The middle head probably has a big lump on its head from its failed ramming attempt. It's like when a dog runs into a window, that's essentially the sight you all sound.
So yeah, Rose is... Now, does it look like... Question, so the door looks like it opens from this end, right?
Yes.
So Rose is going to go over here. Is going to bray... no clip, Rose. But is going to brace one hand on the frame, the other on the door, and channeling towards the directions opening in. They're going to cast Destructive Wave on it.
Oh! That's gonna hit Cerberus.
Oh dear. Well, wait, each creature you
choose.
choose.
Oh, you choose. Okay. Yeah, so you're just gonna slam this destructive wave into this door.
Yep.
And, yeah, it doesn't destroy the door, but, it swings open. With a huge boom! Almost slamming into the side of the other wall. That was kind of scary there. That was quite a bit of force. This entire hallway is also becoming incredibly dark.
Good job, Rose. The quiet sound of two tiny white paws clapping.
Impressive.
And Rose will look back over to Cerberus then. Alright. After you.
It kind of looks at the door before looking down at you.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna want us to take you for a walk, don't you?
It looks back at the door. It looks back at you.
I'll take that as a yes.
Rose, did you take a look at the door yet?
Oh. Yeah, that,
He's too big.
Yeah, that, oh, this is awkward. Don't suppose anyone would have any advice on how to, squeeze our friend through here.
Well, I had actually a better idea. I would figure I could stay behind, make sure they aren't lonely, and people can go upside and try to find, well, obviously tell the information we have, and then try to get the Winter Court's attention to come retrieve their dog.
I might be able to do something.
Ah, excellent. Various is going to try. Go on, Various. Face your fear. All that good stuff. Look at that canine in the eye and tell it that it's a good boy. Yes.
13 on wisdom.
And tell it this is just so that we can get it out.
You can do it, Darius.
I think I know what you're doing.
Can you tell it it's just to get it out?
It understands us. I think you should talk to it, Various.
Go on, Various. You've got this. I believe in you, old friend.
You never believe in me when you say you believe in me.
He's not wrong.
But this time, I mean it.
And he's gonna point a hand.
Ooh. And now it's gonna be willing. What do you turn him into?
Capybaran. There we go. That's a nice, safe animal.
A what?
A three-headed capybaran?
Yes.
So it's a three-headed flaming capybara.
Like imagine a oxen-sized capybara.
Oh.
That. Yeah, and since he's willing, there's now a three-headed flaming capybara on the ground.
See? There you go. Just think of them as capybarans, Various.
Yeah, actually makes
Snarling, biting capybarans.
Or a capybara.
Is that small enough to get through the previous area, or that manhole?
about the size of Belua. A little bit, I would say, a little bit smaller than Belua.
Listen, that thing I'm able to transport with, so once we get ourselves to the manhole, I will simply pop it up topside, and we can return it to the Winter Court and let it return to its natural state of vagarism.
We not?
Well, we can't. Good.
No, you go.
We can't possibly bring it back to the Winter Court looking like this. They wouldn't recognize their own property. Unless you want to keep it, of course, Various. Add it to your collection.
No. Let's go.
Capital idea. Flix, would you mind leading the way?
I guess I could. Through this door, right?
Yes. The one that Roast blew off its hinges.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Tiberius is perfectly happy to be carried by Delia as his personal chariot.
All right, come on, boy or girl or,
Cerberus.
yeah, Cerberus, come on, let's get you some fresh air here.
Capybara.
Puppy bear.
And then we're going to
Capybaras.
switch to a... Where is it? We're going to switch to... Theater mind as you work your way out of
Freedom?
detention.
Are we free?
You're free!
God.
I'm free! You begin to make your way out of the catacombs. Nothing really stands in your way, but something you do notice is that further you get toward topside, the less lit and well off things seem to be. As if the magic that was holding this place together has completely deteriorated. Heading topside, you eventually come back into the courtyard. It is late at night at this point. Oh god. It is late at night by this point. Stars in the sky, the sun has set. You're able to squeeze both Belua and Capyburus out of the fountain hole and into the garden. Pendragon is nowhere to be found. It's eerily quiet right now as well.
Alright, I think I speak for everyone when we've had enough of mausoleums for a while.
Well, we have
Yeah.
a small checklist now. I don't know if Cerberus wants to stay with us or anyone would like to. Looks at the flaming three-headed capybara. I think that would draw a lot of attention.
Best we get this dealt with now so that we can move on with the other things. Carrying this around. How long did your spell last exactly, Various?
Hour.
Yes. So we're either going to have this thing waiting outside of one of the buildings that we enter, because I can't imagine it fitting in, which will bring even more attention to us, or we deliver it to the Winter Court first and then go and... Was it arrest the Monarch of the Spring or something like that?
Well, we gotta
You're
talk
going
to
to.
the dragon
We're going to
first.
bring. Yes. Sorry.
Yes, and he's probably with Sire, whatever his name was. Lionheart. So, how about this? Various and myself shall return this creature to the Winter Court, and the rest of you can go and see Lionheart and inform them of the dealings with the guild that the Spring Court was doing.
Before that, I would need the book back, Tiberius.
You need what? The book? What book?
I handed you the court mage's journal in case the floor decided to be a little hotter than it was.
Ah, yes, that thing. And he's just going to hand it over like it's not important. Just toss.
Wow.
Catch.
And as you guys begin to formulate your plan for the rest of the night, we will be ending the session for today.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey Coma was kicking in.
Tricky Coma was kicking in.
Thank you for joining us tonight. And time for a pet escort quest next time I see.
Where's she when you need them?
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
maybe we'll finally put a nail in the coffin of who done it.
Well, we know it's M.
And maybe a little bit of vengeance. We'll see.
So much vengeance.
There's gonna be some vengeance coming. I think we'll have some fun with that one. Flicks. It's coming. But thank you all for watching and have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.